ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Williams. Here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Griffin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set for 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
He's escaping the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Chippewas with 1st and 10 here. 6-9-1. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
There's a shot toward the end zone.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. They're going to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Chippewas looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Football comes out. Recovered by the defense, headed the other way.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two. Everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense goes 5 wide in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The pass is off target and easy through as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy's usually really reliable with this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Fights through a tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a pick and a long... Finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Things like this open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And a big game down near the 29. They're threatening.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 25. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Field goal try, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They get the second half started with a running play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaking free at the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem with an offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. that one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The offense going with a hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, they're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this keeper. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. Breaking through defenders. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. The handoff to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Come on, set.
And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance. It'll be a touchback. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last. first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and short. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
On the double. 29 Philly.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looking to try to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Coverage seat brings down the returner. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pop, and that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see the officials wipe away this turnover. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled after the catch. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line is Freeman. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Well, Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to his target. There's another interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just walk
into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive shot away this offense has been looking for. And looking to throw now on first down. Checks this down to the running back.
Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mean Green. No chance to catch him.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Cut quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly
to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.